save. Bloody Windows updates rearranging everything. But anyway, let's get things rolling again. This, run as admin. Go. Time there's like a 50, there's like a coin flip on whether it's gonna detect my camera whenever I turn on the bloody PC. Wow, not detect, but put it where it's supposed to be, so I don't have to shuffle everything. Anyway,
It looks like you're beginning to secure.
this map beat us when we were playing prior to Christmas. We only got second place, also known as first of the losers. So let's have another go at it and see if we can't do better. And g'day, Dark Young. Would be nice if the milk was a bit closer. Although that milk being there is quite nice. And what about down here? We only have one... Oh no, we've got two. Two food conversions. 3 if we allow that one. And this having double sugar is inviting something like here to here with... Well, actually that would take sugar the wrong way. We need to take sugar into this zone, not out, for later on as part of the storyline. Double troop spawn. That's nice. Double sugar spawn is also nice. Chemicals, but no... Oh no, there we go, down here is a fertilizer plant. So that's all the more reason to connect there to there. Yeah, this looks perfectly fine. Not that it matters. We'd be trying to win anyway. We start with Easy Loan Man. Buy access to Chicago. Make a save so that we can do our building planning. That looks good. And then on this side... That looks good from a distance pricing perspective. But that looks good from a getting that milk perspective. Also, it means not needing a turn, maybe? Yeah, it would also mean... Oh no, is the milk in the way of that either way? Ugh, the milk is in the way of that either way. Sometimes you can do here to here first. That's a pretty decent chunk of Chicago. And it would mean that instead we would go grain to cows, cows to burgers, burgers to Chicago, Chicago, Indianapolis. It also means we get away with not needing to build that bridge. So yeah, I'm okay with this. We may end up missing another couple of houses, but Chicago always has way too many houses anyway. Now, do I want that row or that row? Well, it's decided based on the only place that the station will fit. There. So much money. Maybe we wait to double the track for a bit later. A little weird that that's picking up the oil that it wants, but we might end up making a little secondary station that just goes ding ding. Is there more oil near here? Yes. Ding, ding. And we're going to be building this one anyway for the sake of the grain. And actually that works quite well because this side makes diesel and this side wants diesel. Keep a steam engine, man. Yes, please. Buy the big expensive fast train. One, two, three, four, five, six. Give them a saloon. Post office, post office. Saloon, that'll do for the moment. What do I most want to start saving up? Probably the cow. Now we might be able to make that a straight... Yeah. I think we will be able to. Eh. Then means 2 squares off. Yeah. But we'll need a medium station. Or... No, that's the more important one to be aligned correctly. So yes, build that, start aggregating the cows. Beautiful single straight line. Nothing but acceleration the whole way. AI started their company, buy in, wait for it to increase in price, sell, and then reinvest that money in our own company. Wait. One more delivery and we could afford second train. That's actually quite a good one for the AI. This one usually does well. This one is okay to start with, but limited by the mountains. This one's probably going to do quite well. It's already made us 13 bucks. We're about to need a water. Both sides can have water. But also, we can now afford second train. Go. Double the tracks. Bugger. The interior swamp sounds like an unusually nice suburb in Chicago. And after this one extra load out of here, it'll be able to transfer over to being food. Yep, that's enough that we could sell and then reinvest in our own company. And then I should check out what advisors the others got, because we really don't want them snapping up cheaper fuel man. We want him for ourselves. Double this track. Done. You are now becoming food man. We create semi-pointless station just to move oil from here to turn into diesel yoink back. You were told to empty, but you didn't listen, you idiot. So food to Indianapolis in the form of cow, transform them into burger, take the burger back to Chicago. You can take a moment to yoink that oil across. And we'll start saving up the grain. Would it be better to put it slightly further away so that the train is going faster when it crosses here? Well, it doesn't matter. We can't afford the track and the station at the moment, so we have to wait either way. You grab the oil, you bring it here, it becomes diesel, we take it back to Chicago. One, two, three, 1, 1, 2. The diesel will have to wait. Thankfully, diesel has a really, really long time until you're allowed to pick it up, almost 4 years. And I should have built a water thing here as well. My bad. What if I tell you to head back? And then go forwards again, but now with water. Also, that means that now these two don't collide. So there's a little bit of an upside there. Like it's going to power past here at full speed rather than stopping while waiting for that one to make the turn. We do need to make the little loop in here. Lovely. So not the most profit, but I'm willing to bet we probably have the highest money in to money out ratio. Wow. Not the most raw takings, but I'm willing to bet the highest profit ratio. Like profit to earnings. Yeah, revenue to profit is the word I'm looking for. Actually, no. Well, yes. They've got a quarter missing. No, yeah, we're actually better. Yeah. We're 8 of 11 as opposed to... Well, the 12 of 16 isn't bad either. Okay, and that means we need to update this. After Chicago, you now go grab the grain. So that the cows may grow big and fat. Right. One dedicated food one dedicated back and forth express. Yes to the prairies. We probably need one that just does oil. Or maybe oil and... this coal? Trouble is, how valuable is coal? Coal's a pretty low value good. Hell, even the diesel's barely a medium value good. And once we start feeding the cows grain, we might actually need a second food one. We need a customs house to export the food overseas. Wrong kind of restaurant, wasted 25k, my bad. Speed up. Check the advisors. Faster train man is somewhat tempting. I think we'll buy an extra cow delivery train and then we'll look at swapping over. Advisor man. Okay. Sanding, roundhouse. Yes, there's enough there for you to justify that. You know what? We will grab this slightly earlier than we need it for the cows, so that it can do 1 load of diesel. 2 oil to 5 diesel, back to Chicago, and then you become cowman. Famine in the Ozark Union. So this area down here is complaining about no food. Grab your hotel if we could afford it, but we cannot. We can, however, now that we have the 3rd train, trade out of cheaper train man to faster train man. Faster. He created the first locomotive for the rail system at Colebrookdale. We're actually going to need to pick up more grain than I thought. The cows are going to be extremely well fed. The Provisional Government of the Ozark Union is pleased for your assistance with their food distribution problem. Oh no, they have pleaded for your help. If you agree to help, they'll give you immediate access to their area. Your reputation will rise substantially amongst the other new American states, except for the Plains Federation. They've also promised to give you a bonus of $250,000 if you can move 20 loads of food within 8 years. Yes, mostly because it makes it really cheap later to buy Canada. Buying access to Canada gets a whole lot cheaper if you have that extra 15% opinion from helping cure the famine. Yeah, the diesel one can wait. So cow one goes. And then Diesel Man is going to become Cowman. Cowman number 2. But Cowman number 2 doesn't need to get grain. There. We would like hotel, we would like telegraph poles. Same on the other end. We're 5 short, so we'll go hotel, telegraph poles. Only passengers. Now we can afford the hotel. And big restaurant. And I guess you can have sanding. And maintenance. Now both sides have maintenance. That's lovely. No one should ever blow up. See if our opponents bought cheaper fuel, man. They have not. No one has in... Oh, here he is! Yes. 40% off fuel costs. Fuel costs are going to be your biggest ongoing cost on this map. Easily. Let's look at this year. This year, fuel is bigger than basically everything else put together. 350k, there's 100, 150, 200, 250, maybe 320. Yeah, fuel is as big as all the other expenses combined, essentially. And we just cut fuel by more or less half. 40%, close enough to half. Massive ongoing cost discount. And it's one that scales linearly with your size, right? Whereas a lot of the other discounts are just like, when you buy one more train, save a little bit. But you're only buying one train a year, maybe. Or like a couple of trains when you do a new expansion. Whereas fuel is... its discount applies to everything all the time. Yeah, I'll buy another one of those. Our stock might even split like 4 for 1. Alright, that's all good. The only fear now is that these two collide, so how quickly can you turn the corner? It's not going to be quick enough. Can I dial back your power a bit? There we go. Now you can have full power again. Okay, do we want to buy anything else? I should probably buy that, but we're $2 short, frustratingly. No, we hope that this dings before the end of the month. Yes, then I can afford to buy this, and we'll make a profit on the cow murder plant. $5 for 1. Oh, yeah. My net worth skyrockets. Although, someone is actually doing better than me. Mr. Croker. This guy's on a negative. So he's about to potentially collapse. Yeah, they're all riding the, they're all riding the red line pretty hard. I think we're going to have you do one set of oil, then one set of cow, then one set of oil, then one set of cow. Let's see what the financial markets make of our credit worthiness. Apparently we're only B rating for credit. Although 9 is pretty good. Don't make you unnecessarily heavy. Yeah, we definitely need that space. Else it's over trying to pick up more cows than are produced. I'm not going to buy it when that's essentially double cost. Perfectly timed. I will wait for a full 6 here. Fewer passengers. You should have priority over the cows. Tell the cows to wait. Back to normal priority. Full load of pure passengers. Pay off our old bad loan. And then hope that next year we go down to like 7% loans, and then we'll do our Ozark expansion. Go cure their lack of food that they're dealing with. Chicago wants a set of mail. Boom times ahead is good. It means loans get cheaper. It modifies the loan rate. Someone already bought that? One of the others already bought the oil refinery. Wow. I mean, it is going to be making good money, but at this stage you should be reinvesting more than he says as he has the cow place. But the cow place processes twice as much as the oil. Pure mail. Everything is nicely spaced. That's gonna annoy me that they own this. I suppose I could just stop doing the oil as much. Then they won't make money from it. Everything dodged everything perfectly there. It was beautiful. Pure passenger load. One more grain for the moo-moos. Investors are excited. Not the most revenue, but essentially equal profit, right? They had to earn an extra quarter as much money to make basically exactly the same profit. We were more efficient. Anyway, that means new year, we are now A-rated for credit. Loans aren't really going to get any cheaper, so expand up. Make sure we're paused. And work out what we're going to do for this. So, Bonterry. Usually we connect that to either Wichita or Linkoma. It's a pity that there's no really useful conversion things here. There's a little bit of potential use for chemicals to fertilizer. Do I do this one? Or do I do this one? Or do we save you for connecting up, say, to... Minneapolis doesn't have troops. It often has troops. Maybe you to Des Moines? That's not that far. Let's have a look at where the Durant station would go. And if it would pick up all of the sugar. I'd have to miss out on one house to get both the sugar and the bakery. Sure, game that you're not willing to give me a... Yeah, it's not willing to give me both. I mean, I super duper do want both those sugar. Let's look at the housing ratios. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 pairs of houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's pretty well matched. Bonterry itself has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus the troops. Winnipeg is also troopless, for what it matters. 1, 2, 3. Des Moines is actually a bit small. Smaller than usual. Link Omaha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Well, I think I like Bonterry, Link Omaha, Wichita, Durant. And maybe I make another station down here just for the sake of processing the sugar if we want to process sugar on this side. Which mostly we don't. We mostly want to process sugar on this side and yoink it down here. Or here, because this has infinite desire for food. With the true army barracks make sure that the food desire replenishes really quickly. In the same way as Chicago having this port is really good because it means that even though we're shoving multiple sets of cows down its throat every year, it's still hungry for more food and willing to pay top dollar for it. Okay. Decision made. Get both sugars. Separate thing for processing the sugar here later if we want it, but for the moment we want to process sugar on this side and send it up here. Double track to at least here. Where are we going to put Wichita? It can't be on a straight line because then it misses most of the houses. So it should probably just be single turn. I don't care about double turn from the chemical works. That'll be a dedicated little train. So this angle looks good. And I guess the other question is, what angle is this going to take? So do we go that side? That passes past that really well without needing a diversion. Which if we try and do the inner route, I don't think is going to work. I think this and these two things conflict. Yeah, we would need zigzagging there. So Bonterry wants to be on this side. You want at least to there. Well, at least to there, he says, and he's actually gone one over what is eventually needed. That looks about right. That will definitely Bonterey to link Omaha. Roundhouse, hotel, water sanding, customs, post office, saloon, restaurant. Rip money. On your end. Same deal. Okay. We will definitely need something in the middle for maintenance, which also conveniently could get that sugar. Standing water. I'm not going to delete that because we might actually come down later. Now we need this one, which we've got to decide on where horizontally is it going. It can go here, here, here. So there's 3 choices. And it doesn't super duper matter because either way it's having 2 turns here. Unless I want to blow up this cotton farm. I kind of like the idea of rubbing up against this farm. And how much milk production is there nearby for that? None. The milk is a lifetime away. Thanks, Spain. Yup. But hey, you're used to boat, so what's the difference? You're underwater whether you're at home or not. I do need that. The question is, do I make it also get people? If we wanted to make it getting people, I'd put it like there. Which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5 pairs of people. One, two, three... If I manage to get both of these, that might be okay. Can I get Springfield and Springdale in the same... Yes? Somewhat. Half and half. Well, more like 2/3 and 2/3. I'm only missing out on one Springfield house there. 1, 2, 3, 4... 4.5 pairs of houses? Is that worth it for there to there? I don't know, that's too many turns for my liking. 1, 2... For such a short distance. At least this is a longer distance to justify the 2 turns. I probably have that as a double, and this one as just a single. Because otherwise this is going to get too busy with things popping in and out. Especially if I want to do food and potentially goods, because we have the textile mill. And there is enough cotton production that we can do goods. Cotton, cotton, cotton. So, could I get away with... We could. I could put this here, and then it wouldn't need to make the extra turn. That is tasty. No, I want you to connect. Like, it's gonna fight me over it, so... Force the issue. I want... No! I want this way game. Thank you. It does mean I don't get to pick up this as easily, but that's easily worth having the food deliveries in this direction need one less turn. So now we can stuff Duran Duran full of food. This sugar comes up to here, yoinks back as food. Mwah. Now we just need you. We were still deciding if we want to connect down. So, is there bauxite production here? No. Usually there's like a couple of bauxite sprinkled in this sort of area, but we've got a no bauxite spawn map. So we don't really care about this down to here, aside from maybe delivering goods. Would I blow up that cotton farm for that? I think we probably will end up blowing up that cotton farm for that, just not yet. So like there. Something will need to be in the middle here. That. Standing water. That will definitely need water. Okay, make sure this has everything. Sanding water, customs, post office, saloon, restaurant. We're gonna not do the big expensive things because I'm worried about my ability to afford the trains as well now. So one express your end, one express your end. It's nice that we can make use of the troops as well. So one Linkoma, one on Bonterre end. Now we need to do Duran Wichita. Three and three. It's a bit empty on the Duran side, so maybe just one. We might go up to two a bit later. I do have enough money left over for the hotels and roundhouses, as it turns out. Okay. Anything else? Yes, we want a little chemical train that goes ding, ding, and then possibly delivers it. Actually, no, we can assume that that gets yoinked back with the passengers. Because otherwise, the little chemical train has to go too far. Little train that just goes here, here, fine. Little train that goes all the way along that, it's going to slow down the food expresses. So chems to there. That is your life. Waiting a moment for you to get full sugar. And then do we make one? Oh, come on. Both those sugars are just one tile too far away from each other. I'd need to use a big station. It is worth it because Bonterre is gonna eat an infinite amount of food. And how will I position you? There? Does it matter? Yes, we don't want it getting in the way of that. We're like here. Yeah. There we go. You need your own water. You need your own train, and we're slightly too poor. Wait for Indianapolis to ding. Thank you. We can go food, here, there. Except we'd prefer a station that doesn't need you to turn the corner. That's a kick in the pants that I can't get that to go there. I'll accept we have to take one loan at a higher interest rate to make that happen. And then we got to decide, are we doing this? Now, if we already know that there's no bauxite here, I don't super care about getting the tool and die factory. I don't see any oil processing nearby. Normally there's oil processing here. Yeah, the nearest oil processing's over in Des Moines. And Sioux City? Sorry, Brookings. So we don't super care about picking up the oil either. I think I'd rather have 2 stations if we end up building one for these to be passengers. So there. You can also have water. So your job is now sugar to the doesn't need to turn around and do a U-turn. Bakery processing to Bonterey. You will easily be able to do one a year, and that's probably about a year's distance. And I guess I'll buy you just because I don't want to run out of money. So 6 here. Come back. I'll start with 5. Hopefully by the time you get here again, the other one will have... No, that's not going to happen. I was going to say the other one will have delivered a chemicals, but there's no way that will have happened by then. Go. Now, do I myself match this massive investment in our company? No, I'm already too leveraged. So we sit back and we just wait for this to flow through into value and save up for investing just before the next expansion, which will probably be Canada. Do, 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 do. It's going well. Beat up one. That now has enough for a load, but I'd rather make another one from this end now and just let you grab all of this. Also worth pointing out we could move those cows to here. And then this end could yoink food back. I don't think that this is too busy to say no to that. 1 male. This stings. We make Duran Wichita too. Passenger, passenger, dining, male, male. No second dining. Oh, sorry, no dining because we want the 2 fertilizers to power up this sugar production rate so that by the time he comes back there is a 6 set of sugar. And I've got to decide whether I want to do that. It's also large enough to maybe justify doing passengers occasionally. No, I'm better off starting to save up this cotton. Build them a warehouse. Connect them into the network. No, we're too poor. Fair enough. Wait patiently. Build them a water at least. Yeah, it's so much better than that, having to come here, do a U-turn, and then do another U-turn to take the food across. I'm very happy with that investment in the extra station. Will be worth buying you before the AI does, like they did with that. It will be worth buying these two. And this, and possibly the export terminal. Liquid storage, so we get paid more for the chemicals. Oh, sorry, the oil. You need a customs house, which I didn't think about, but we're too poor for that now. Fair enough. And that one also needs a customs house. Otherwise, they're not allowed to bake with the foreign grain. Beat up one. Omaha done. Full set of passengers with one dining. Grab you your customs house. Grab you your customs house. The cargo wants a full set of passengers. We can now afford this bit of track. Lovely, that's a bit messy, admittedly, but it'll work. Now, do we... Sometimes I actually link out sideways like this here, but I can get away without the turn, and do I really care about 2.5 pairs of houses? What would I even be connecting it to? You need one goods for you, one goods for you, one goods for you, one goods for you. That's more than just 2 of you. We probably want to grab this pair of sheep as well. And then this one does like, there, here, you, there, here, you. No, they should each do one far away one. So this one would do Duran and Bonteri, and the other one would do Wichita and Linkoma. It would do the nearest one and the furthest one, and the other one does the 2 mediums. It's gonna kind of suck that that needs to go turn, but I don't know that there's anything to be done about it. Yeah. Will this need a second train ever? I doubt it. And honestly, that probably didn't need to be double tracks either. You need a grain silo, and it looks like we might need a second train doing that sugar. And also it's ending up looking like we might need a second train doing this sugar. Well, you can have a grain silo as well then. Ooh, that's nice. Yep, sold, only one turn. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. That bit of track never gets used at the moment anyway. Well, aside from the one Chemical Man, but Chemical Man is unimportant. So that's absolutely fantastic. That turns that into a single turn. That one has water, right? You're not going to need water between there and here, but that could use a warehouse. And I just need the big station here for converting into the goods, and we're done. This side, double troop, double mail, double passenger. And then where do I want to position it? Do I want it positioned as close to here as possible, so that we get more distance money to these two? Or do I want to minimize that distance a bit and make it even? I think I'd prefer it to be as far away as possible. And okay, we get, like, basically no money when we deliver goods to Bonterre. And that means it's also time to kill you. Or do we connect you sideways and actually connect you to something? Like Tulsa? Currently what's coming through here? The end-to-end Bonterres. No, if we're getting a second goods train, that gets too busy. I think. To justify more passengers across it. Because we've currently got food, there's about to be double goods, and the two end-to-end expresses. Yeah, no, not more. So yes to the furthest away. The only thing is then you probably need your own water. This one is central enough now that it can have a roundhouse. Okay, wait to be able to afford this train and this train. And then all the big places here will have goods. You'll have goods, you'll have goods, you'll have goods, you'll have goods. The Duran rocket. 1, 2, 3. We'll go one less passenger so we can grab all the mail. We can now afford the goods trains, I think. Wool here. Wichita, wool here, Linkomar. Okay, and we need the cotton one. We're slightly too poor. We need to wait for Wichita to ding. And this one deserves telephone poles. Cotton one. So cotton is here, here, Bonterry. Here, here, Durand. Go. You deserve telegraph poles. So does Bonterry. It only lasts 2 years. You're about to go pick that up. Oh, Wichita, no mail. Change that for dining. Speed up. We split 3 for 1. Investors are ecstatic. We've delivered 6 loads of food. Because this is about to deliver as well. That'll go up to 12. Then we need to decide what else we're buying. We're obviously buying the bakery. I should buy this. And then this. These two have gotten a bit too close together. They should be spaced out more. You can go up to 6, definitely, and it looks like we could have a second. Yes, you could have a second train like that. Wait for you to get out of the way first, though. Yes, yes, the fertilizer, go. Buy the fertilizer plant, which accepts that it's profitable. So you. The next one to do would be this. Wait for you to get out the way. Or actually, by the time you get out the way, the other one's probably loaded. So here, there. Keep shoving food down. Ooh, this one's now full though. We'll see if it's more or less worthwhile to do Wichita or Durand. Durand is going to be overstuffed with food but further away, whereas Wichita will have higher demand but be far closer. We'll look at that once you get there. We were building a second one of you. Is the other one catching up to you or further away? The other one's slightly caught up to you. But you have a perfect loadout anyway, so why stress? You need the ability to be picked up late. You are looking like maybe we should wait for 3. We'll see. Durandings. Mail. Chicago Dings, that's fine. And the first load of this actually earned surprisingly much, considering it was transporting such a tiny distance. Pay off the bad loan. Two mail for you. Yeah, we should probably... Ooh, train robbers. Well, that helps space these out better again, so there is a slight upside, and it doesn't steal the chemicals. I'm gonna give you telegraph poles. Ah, you also need a customs house to deal with the foreign wool. Yeah, next time I think you wait for 3. Speed up. This is going to be the most profitable bakery on the planet. 24 loads of food within 1 year. One more passenger, otherwise you're pretty good. Qatar wants 1 fewer passenger. So do you. Although troops are more expensive than mail, right? No. Well, they might be because the other end's desire is higher. Yeah, the desire for troops is higher. So even if troop isn't higher base money, because of the... Basically, you take this number, base cargo value, and you multiply it by a sliding number based on this. If it's 5 or 4, it means they pay basically the correct amount. If it's bigger, so the troop desire here is 6, or at the other end 9, they're willing to pay far more. So picking up this troop, taking it to this end will pay much higher than the base 50k. Whereas something that you've suppressed, like we've delivered too much mail, mail is down to 3, they won't actually be paying 58. So this at 9 will probably pay more, almost certainly pay more than that at 3. So we should grab the troop instead of the mail. But there's also a case of por qué no los dos, grab one of each and just don't get the extra station revenue. Then we were going to look for you, if it's worth you going... wait for the other one. To all the way down to Duran Duran, or delivering food to Wichita. On your side, 213. Okay, is it worth more for you to go... Wichita? Or Duran Duran? Duran Duran is still worth more, even though it's been stuffed full of food. Distance pricing wins. So be it. Now, is there anything we're going to want to buy? Not you. Do we buy the 2 sugar things? At the moment, not so much. These ones look more of a yes, but we'll give it one more year. I'd hate to invest early and lose money. Investors are ecstatic! The board of directors increases your salary, and you've been awarded a bonus. Halfway there. For amount of food delivered to the Ozark Union. Okay, and we can go look at... So for one of the things we wanted you... You're good. You're good. These are earning top dollar. That's earning good money, so is that, but it's not mine. Big sad. That's earning reasonable money. The bakery honestly didn't earn that much, considering that it delivered 24 loads of food goods. That earned decent money. That earned decent money. Where's Little Chemical Train? There you are. So, even though he looks like he's not earning spectacular money, only like 80k a year, you have to remember that he's actually functionally earning an extra 30. 60. So he's basically earning again in industry profits what he makes from doing the deliveries. And then the last thing we were going to look at these, which is a yes and a yes. And then these 3. Oh, sorry, these 2, which is also a yes and a yes. These claim they're good, but I'm not sure I believe them. Although after this year's delivery of 6 there, that'll be true, so I'm okay with that. And the wool ones don't think they're good yet. Now, if I made this big, it would give another place to deliver goods. But I think then we'd have too much here. Yeah, we'd have too much. We would deliver more raw volume, but our margins would be going down, and we'd be adding to how clogged everything is. I need to build a... I like that, for when you want to deliver goods in the future. I'm sorry I made you do a U-turn, that's my bad. And now that you're delivering goods here in addition to Chemical Man, it actually makes sense to double that bit of track. And to make a little link back here and here. Gosh, you're getting spoiled. We'll line all sorts of extra connections, just for the sake of slight increases in efficiency. 2, 3... Take the 1 fertilizer. Do a just set of mail. That claims that it's good. I wouldn't exactly call that a good payout rate. It's never going to lose money, though. And there is... Well, there is some way to dispose of the waste, but it's the other side of the world, and waste is a low-value good. You only want to move at low distances. Well, actually, it's a fairly medium-value good. Medium-high. I wouldn't have thought waste was so valuable. I suppose it's high value because it's also representing nuclear waste. Is the answer there. Even if this, in this case, it's basically just coal ash. Lee. Pix needs microing. So do you. You know what? You deserve telegraph poles. So do you. Oh, I forgot to do this. We were gonna... Sorry, you. So instead of going here, turn, 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 it could have just gone straight, turn. My bad. I've wasted this train's time a bit. I mean, at least it's not getting in anyone's way while it does this. It will just have earned slightly less money from speed. Group, male passenger. No, do a full set of passengers. Wait for the mail to store up a bit more. Group male passengers. Now, shouldn't I have been told that I fixed your stupid hunger thing? Have I not delivered enough Yeah, I've delivered enough food. Where's my I fixed the... Shower me in praise for fixing your famine, game. Actually, it makes more sense to connect that like that. So that when they are delivering goods to here... In which case, doubling the track to there is actually not stupid. And in which case, why not just do the whole lot for the sake of neatness? That's not necessary, but it's just make the track look neat. You are ready for a whole load of mail? We don't need to well, maybe we conserve stuff a little bit, so sure, have the dining car. Are you two going to run into each other, or are you going to be quick enough? The goods train is quick enough. And it didn't look like those were left waiting for very long. Holy! It's already got a full load of sugar again. And they only just left. This one's a bit more sane, seeing as it getting the chemicals. And it looks like maybe we should go 3-2-3-2. Yep, you can have a full load of passengers. There we go. The Provisional Government of the Ozark Union would like to thank you for lifting the oppressive famine which has plagued their lands. In regards to the $250,000 bonus, well, we've had to reconsider the payment of those monies until a later date, when it becomes more convenient to pay said company said monies. Maybe next Tuesday. In other words, they owe you, the Ozark Union. It's a pun on their name. Blobber Express lifts the famine with old-fashioned know-how, renewed fighting in the Middle East. Revenue up. Well, actually, revenue slightly down. Profit also slightly down. I am the richest. This price is unfortunately very expensive. And I don't actually have that much loan capacity. I'll buy the access, because there's no point in delaying buying the access. It only gets more expensive. West Canada and East Canada. Goodbye $1 million each. Now I want to wait for like $4 million in savings, and then we'll use loans for maybe the rest. Say we start emptying you. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. You can take the chemicals later. Full load of passengers. Almost. That side's actually slightly run out of things to deliver, so we will use a dining car. You need 312. Otherwise, that's all good. And on this end, 231. Weirdly. Duran can be just passengers. And we should go look if the wool has decided it's profitable. No, says the wool. The cotton is, but only slightly. These are doing well. Those are doing well. Those are as good as ever. In fact, you're slightly better. We could add in alcohol. And Bonterry is also essentially a limitless sink for alcohol. Link Omaha is a solid sink, if not limitless. The other two cities could have a little bit. Seeing as we've stuffed you full of food... And is alcohol worth more than food? No, food is more valuable. Considerably more valuable. I'm already using these two sugars. But I don't need to stuff this full of double food anymore. Right? So honestly, you could become alcohol now. Head to Duran, pick up 6. Where do we position this? I can't get the alcohol from here, which is just ever so slightly frustrating. I'd prefer not to need it to make a second turn. I'd kind of like to keep this bit less busy. Maybe we even cut across there, and then up to here, and then there? Just so that this bit is a bit less busy? Or... yeah. Okay, new sequence. You, here, there. Link Omaha also has really good food demand. Because of its troop thing. It's only one, but that means we aren't double running back to Duran when Duran has no extra source of I want food. Then the question is it worth doing here, or is it worth finally building this that we said we would build later. It's probably worth doing that. It's not going to need double. So now your new strategy is Duran Junction, food up to Lincolnmaha. And currently you're doing the Lincolnmaha bit. So we did have it slightly go the wrong way, but oh well. Or... actually, I should make that one that. You can stay during Duran. So, Duran, this for you. Or do we 50-50 split it to Wichita? That's probably even better. No, just one. Just Duran for you, and the other one can just link Omaha. Because we already tested the Wichita thing, and Wichita was worth less. Even though Duran is, like, super suppressed for desire for food. You could do 50-50. You know what? You will do 50-50. Spread it out. So... Duran, Alta Pica, Wichita. You're currently doing the Wichita link. Then it's Duran, Alta Pica, Duran. And the other one... Morning, Maury. The other one is now Link Omaha. Wow. What does you have sanding and water? It might be slightly too far there to there, and they might run out of water like here, but we'll see. It looks like we could have a second one of the goods deliverers. Where would we even deliver it, though? Yeah, fine. We'll have a second one of each. So second wool man and second cotton man. At least we'll be sure these are profitable. And it will be the final step to wanting to do that. We will double these tracks now. And then decide, am I using you and doing alcohol in addition? I make you a big station, that would work. But you say you'd be too big. What? What do you mean you'd be too big? That doesn't hit anything. Game, you're drunk. But we'll just blow up that house anyway, because that seems to be what it wants. Grain silo. Kind of wish there was one more normal farm here. Yeah, I can't take more from that or it's going to be underloaded. You could maybe justify. 6 is on the way back at the moment. $12 is on the way back at the moment. No, then there's only 2 spare. It's just that isn't going to be enough. We need it to have another job at least sometimes. And I don't see an easy another job. This is an easy another job, but it should be done by a little cheapmobile. Not by a big Chungus train. Banding water. Grab a prairie. By the steel mill. I choose to trust that it will do 2 loads before the end of the year. We could definitely justify connecting across to Little Rock. Grabbing this and that. Those 2 would be food here, which we could deliver to Little Rock continually. Little Rock has a port. It would be an endless source of food exception, or accepting food, eating food. No, not the stupidly large bridge across the ocean. As it happens. Like it needs to be unfortunately zigzaggy or I need to blow up that cotton. the good news about blowing up that cotton is we could also add these two, and then Mr. Extra Wool Train here could deliver to these two rather than overloading the ones that it's currently doing.
I've got freedom to spread the good news. Well, I got freedom in the morning, freedom at night. Freedom gonna help me to see the light. I've got freedom.
Okay, goodbye, cotton.
Well, I got freedom from the pouring rain.
Unfortunately needs big station.
Well, freedom in the morning, freedom at night.
You're going to need a customs house.
Me to see the light. Lord, I had some troubles. You know,
Though delivering from there down, across, and back up is a bit stupid. No, only food for you.
came and took my blues. Yes, they did. I've got freedom in the morning, and freedom at night. And freedom
Need to wait for a bit of money for the station here.
to see the light. Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know. Where did you just come from? You just came from... Yeah. So we do need another water station like here. I said that between here and here could be too much, and it is. Solved. Little medium one for you. And possibly sand, realistically, because it's hilly past you. And then we want this. Okay. We give you a roundhouse. Yeah, now we're good to make the food to Little Rock. As soon as we can afford the train. We're changing you even if we think it's a bit silly. You are now McAllister. Like, I think that one is silly to go so far left to just go right, but it's probably better than double overloading the other location. That means this will want double track, once we can afford it. Well, actually, rather than doing the weird Little Rock one, you can just do the upgraded version of that. That works. That is a good sync rather than a bad one. Okay, that's enough money for food to Little Rock. Cow here, food loop. Go. And in good news, that minimizes how much we need to double the track. Because now I only need to double to there instead of all the way up to Little Rock. Done. But realistically, that's a whole load, right? That's a whole year's work. Which means we still aren't using this grain. No, that's perfect. All the goods trains are holding up the express a little bit. Pure load of fertilizer. Next time, hopefully you have passengers. But at least this should be producing more sugar than... well, as much sugar as we need. Revenue up, profits up, my personal worth up, and we've almost eliminated personal debt. Kind of looks like I could have 2 of these. Maybe one that does food there, here, and one that does food here, Little Rock. Yeah, I can live with that. It is slightly awkward to deliver food there, given that it has to make the 1-2 turns in quick succession, but oh well. So now we want one that is just you, Duran, Little Rock, loop. You only do it once every 2 years, but it should be decent money. Should be high enough profit to be worth having the train be idle a little bit. Also, how did you do? Profit, profit, super duper profit, fantastic. And the train made profit itself. Okay, in the future you grab 6 and 6. And that means it's time to make that alcohol one. So... 6... to station that doesn't exist yet. There we go. 6 to here, become alcohol. And then decide are we going there or here? Probably just Bonterre. Make life easy. Don't make this zone even more clogged. Now, is there anything else that we could deliver to that nearby? Not nearby. We already said there was no bauxite sensibly located. And I don't want to do that because it would cross over this very busy line. These are all stuck on each other. You'll go. Then he'll go. At least these are now absolutely earning Boondollar. Three, 1, 2. People keep buying our company because it's not too high above its nominal value. I would like to buy you now. And we're meant to buy you as well. You ready to start whenever we are? But no rush. We'll end this year, so maybe like 5 minutes. If that. Even go a bit quicker. It's not messing out on much. You ding, you do need microing. 3, 2. That is unacceptably bad. Oh well, next time, please actually have people. I do want to keep them nice and in sync, so it's got to go even if it's going a bit empty. Two and 2. There is one that needs microing. Apparently there is nothing. And now we see how much the alcohol place is worth. Okay, are you better off going to Linkoma? Yes, but not by enough to be worth the extra diversion and clogging. That's fine. Wichita Dings. Good enough. Did you earn as much money as I thought you would? Yes, you've earned very lovely money. Earn that every 2 years and we'll be very happy with you. You are also going to be lovely. Though I need to create a little link back here. Like that. Otherwise he'll be doing a U-turn. U-turns are terrible. Trains are not very good at U-turns. 1-1, the rest passengers. One of the trains has exploded. Replace you. From the Bonterre side. These are both waiting for the alcohol train to get past. The one that exploded, did you... Yeah, he easily made 3 times his cost during his life. He's worth replacing. Is a bit busy. Those two really need to get going. Okay, year's end. Revenue slightly down, profits slightly down, my net worth stable. How did this do? It did make decent money. You made decent money, so we buy you. I choose to believe that you will be profitable in the future. You are profitable right now. So is the meat market. That one might become profitable. And with that, we keep our promise and say... Time to transition over to Senior Detectives. We will maybe finish this later. Okay. So, now. Oh, no, not Laura Bow 1. Yeah. It is time for the final Senior Detectives Sherlock Holmes series. We're up to the last Sherlock Holmes game, Chapter 1, which we'll be doing over here on Maury's channel. So let's throw you there. Always spell the name right, because it would be awkward if I threw you to the wrong person for this. Good. See you there. I'm going to walk away for a second, refill my drink. But in a minute or so, we should be going. Cheers, everyone.